Here we are, everyone. We are back. Another Basic Bogies episode. Wouldn't be Basic Bogies without our tally tumblers filled up with, of course, the course record. We're ready to roll for these late night recordings.
Wash currently.
Late night recordings, but today our guest, it's even later because they're joining us from over in England. Welcome, Ryan. How you doing?
Very well, thanks, guys. How are you?
I'm doing all right. What time is it currently there?
It's 11 p.m.
Oh, shit. Yeah. All right.
Going strong.
Yeah, give us just a quick little intro about like who you are.
Yeah, so I'm Ryan Rawlinson, also known as RRaw Golf online. So I basically started golf like 10 months ago. Have horrendous ADHD, built a simulator within about a month of playing golf. And now I stream live golf out of my simulator. I call it, well, are we allowed to swear on here?
Yeah.
Okay. So I call it live golf, but shit. So it's like live music. We have music on the go. We stream sim golf. We have a bit of fun. It's like how I describe like live golf, but just shitter golf.
Right.
So yeah, it's good crack.
That's awesome. And it's so funny that you say the product of ADHD. Like there's just, I did that for a while with a couple hobbies, but it's so funny. You just, people that don't have it, when you go down the rabbit hole of something that you're really fixated on, we go all fucking in. That is so sick. How long did that take you to build?
So this is actually like 4 weekends of work, but like it's progressed over time. So what you see now is like the latest iteration. Like this is like the latest part of it. So like we've revisited it a couple of times. But yeah, 4 weekends to get the original simulator working and getting it up and running. And it was just like, all guns blazing, like we were working through like every fucking night just to get it done. Like 100 mile an hour. After work, weekends, everything. It was nuts.
That's awesome. That's so cool.
I mean, I'd never even used a simulator before this point.
I don't think I've ever used one actually either. I don't think I have.
No, it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead.
No, the thing is, I started the wrong time. So it's Rick's fault. You guys know Rick Webb.
Yeah.
He's the reason I'm here playing golf. And basically, like, I started at the wrong time. It's like in the winter. So what other choice have you got? I couldn't play on course. England's terrible, shitty weather. So I had no choice but to do something that I could just learn, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of similar here, too. Like, I have, like, a hitting bay in my garage, but it's just, like, it's a net type of thing, and I got a TV up. Like, I don't have the whole TrackMan thing. That's, like, what's next. Yeah. But it's, we're kind of in that same boat here because we're way up, like, almost, like, not far from Canada. So the winters are just brutal, and it's, our playing season's, like, 5 months. So we're loving it when it is playing season, but then it's brutal getting through those winters.
I can imagine, yeah. Yeah, you'll be worse than we have it here.
Yeah. So, we were talking before we started this. Rick was our first guest ever back in, it was episode 6. We're up now. Yeah. This is, I think, 77. So how did you kind of meet Rick? I mean, people know his story, but we're looking to get him back on now that we've kind of grown this thing so much since then, too.
Yeah, so, I mean, go back to that time, I was a competitive bodybuilder. So at the time, I was like, I think at that time I was 5th in Britain. I was like, I was a big guy. So yeah, so I've lost 20 kilos of weight to get to this point. So
holy fuck.
Yeah, I was a big guy. Rick was doing like powerlifting and stuff like that, and he just dropped me a DM one day and said, "Should we go and train?" We're both ex-military, so I was like, "Oh, of course, yeah, let's do it. Let's meet up and shoot the shit a little bit, spin some dits." Throw some weights around, it'd be awesome. So he come down and met, and we just instantly got on. And that is, some time ago now. That's just such a lot. It's got to be coming up. It was about 10 years, probably something like that I met him. And we just got on so well, so quick. And we've basically become honestly like brothers. Like he's just like he's my best mate. He was the best man at my wedding.
Nice.
Just very quickly grew a bond and just become really close. Would still say, like, to this day, he's the closest person to me, really.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
I love that.
Yeah,
But,
I mean,
yeah,
I
it's
I
that connection
kinda,
with the military.
yeah. I mean, Rick's story is phenomenal. Like, I kind of hit it off with him on Instagram, like probably 4 years ago, before we even had the pod, and so that's what kind of led to. We're always bouncing ideas off each other when it comes to like golf content, and that's what kind of led to him coming on the pod first, and then it was like being our first interview. We didn't know what to really do so much, but you know him, he's so laid back, and it was just so easy, and then it was like this is the key, and we just started booking more and more after
it flowed
that.
really easy. He's just a super likable dude. Just, you know.
Yeah,
he
is, and he knows how to talk as well, which is really good.
Yeah. So wait, okay, I have a question now. So how do you go, because I feel like bodybuilding, you're not very limber. So how are you going from bodybuilding to a game that requires you to be extremely like limber?
It's crazy. So like Rick has always tried to get me to play golf, and exactly what you said, I couldn't swing a club because I was so robotic, and I was, you know, extremely sort of like overweight muscular wise, but I had quite a serious injury. A couple of years ago, I tore my quad in quite a big squat. Sorry. My quad tore, and that sort of, it didn't put me out of bodybuilding, but it gave me that constant niggling feeling in the back of my head. Is this going to happen again? Am I going to tear something so bad that I'm going to be, you know, have long-term issues? And it started to niggle in my back of my head so much, but it was also joined by this like already niggling thing about my health. So combine them two things, I just started to drift away from it, and that body weight started coming down gradually. And then I decided, so I won the Welsh Championships in like 2018, and that was the last time I competed. And it just slowly started to sort of like simmer down. And then 2 years ago, I was like, that's it, I'm done. I wanted to step away from it. I wanted to focus on my career, all that good stuff. And then last year, Rick gets me to go to the driving range for the first time. And you know what it's like? You flush that first 7-iron and you're like, yeah I'm in, like straight away.
You swing the club 20 times and it's absolute dog shit. And then you flush one, you're like, oh no, I'm addicted.
Yeah, straight away, like I was straight on eBay, Facebook Marketplace, trying to find like the set of clubs. Like I was in, like straight away. And it then was the process of dropping my body weight over the last 10 months I've been playing to try bring that even further down, so that I could actually swing a club, because I really couldn't. I was so robotic. And it just happened quickly. I just spent a lot of time dieting and just bringing that body weight down. So, yeah.
That's incredible. That's nuts. Because, I mean, I see some of those guys online, or, I have a buddy of mine that's, it just looks uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like, you got to be uncomfortable all the time. You're just like, I don't know, walking around like with your pecs to your chin. I'm like, holy fuck, like, what are you guys doing?
It's crazy. It's a really weird lifestyle, and it's like, if you're in it, you're in it. And then when your brain starts to have little second thoughts, you might as well pull out, because it's just never going to be the same. And it's a bit, it's like everything. Golf requires a whole ton of just like dedication to learning a skill. And it's the same thing, just with that, it's dedication to eating, lifting weight, and all that stuff that goes with bodybuilding. But again, it's that whole thing of like fixation. Like, you know what I'm talking about, right? That like bang, like I am going to be the best. And that's what happened with bodybuilding. And it's not, I wouldn't say it's the same with golf, because I don't want to be the best. I just want to be like a really good content creator. That's the thing now. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. What made you want to get into making the golf content then, rather than just playing and learning the game?
And again, it comes down to Rick. So basically, I just blame Rick for everything to do with golf. But it sort of is his fault, and it's not, but at the same time. So basically, when I started building the sim, he's like, oh man, you should document this. You should put it onto, I had a fairly decent following-ish on Instagram for bodybuilding, but then I started TikTok, and it was like, just video everything you do, the build and the cost and all that. Everyone's going to want to know what it is. So then I was like, right, I can build this simulator for less than £1,500. That was my challenge. I opened the door of this unit that I've got. This is like used to be my workshop. pulled all my bikes out, and I made a video, stood in there saying, I'm going to build a simulator for £1,500, and this is how I started. And it starts just like trash. The room's like horrific, and it just started from there. It just snowballed from there. So I suppose maybe for me it was like a little bit of accountability to make sure that I did actually follow through with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then it just went from there. It was just a mad ride from there.
That's another part of ADHD that I think people that don't have it, they'll never understand it, kind of. But if I know people with ADHD like myself, if you have a sense of something that you're going to do, like that you will hold yourself accountable to it, it's literally all that you eat, sleep, and breathe. Like, it's the only thing that's on your mind because you want to accomplish it. So it's like it's like an obsession. So I totally get that, but it's I try to tell it to, I want to say, normies. Like, I don't know, my dad, I'll tell him, like, you know, with music or golf or whatever it is, and he's just like, why don't you just shut your brain off? And I'm like, that is an impossible task. There's no such fucking thing. Like, you're just gonna go, like, once you set a goal and you like you have somebody to hold yourself accountable, you don't stop till it's done. And even when it's done, you try to find new ways to step it up to the next level. It's crazy.
That's it. It's that constant lack of satisfaction. Like, it's just drive and determination. And I find myself, like, I stream at I start at 9 p.m. and then I finish when I'm tired. That can be 11. It could be 1 o'clock in the morning. It's just, because I get the American crowd in. I get like Australian, like the Brazilian. It's just the crowd comes all over the world at different times. So sometimes I can just go on and on and on. I mean, like so Friday, I ended up steaming at 2 o'clock in the morning. That just got wild, and it just becomes so much fun. And I get to like interact with so many different people, and that's just because my brain doesn't want to shut off, and I'll just keep going. But the build, that was like another level. It was just get this done and prove a point, because so many people thought it wasn't possible. So.
Thanks for watching today's episode.
To see more of our content, be sure to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and subscribe on YouTube. We can be found at Basic Bogies on all platforms.
Thanks. We hope to see you on the next one.